Alright, what am I doing? What am I doing here? This is not a safe place for me. And yet here I am. iSNF at Pocono. This legitimately can only go well. So we're gonna give her and have some fun because we really don't care. We're not in this league really, so we're not gonna be worried about points or anything, making friends. We don't care about much of anything. So we're just gonna go out, drive around, and watch the mayhem happen. Graphics isn't happy about something. You shouldn't be open anyways. Yeah. How long's qualifying? 5 minutes. It's a long qualifying lap though, so.
Alright, Wayne, you've got 2 laps to set a decent time.
This place is absolutely murdering tires too, I'm noticing. Apparently there was an update to the shit box. So maybe that's part of it. Sixth place. Turn it. This sucks. Try to get too much.
53.63.
I don't know about this.
The car in front has just done a 54.06.
There's where a couple tens went.
Ultra speed limit in the pits.
Something like that, I guess.
Front left, 164 Fahrenheit. Front right, 189. Left rear, 183. Right rear, 184.
I think. Sure, why not?
That's the end of the session. V14.
Here's as good as it went when it did. All right. That should work. So we've got...
All right, guys, welcome to Long Pond, Pennsylvania. We have 100 laps to do today. That's the normal amount we do in this league at this track. No fast repairs today, so don't try to win it on lap 1. We have our usual 60% fuel here today. We have 4 extra sets of tires. That's 1 more than we usually get, because it is kind of a tire raider type of track. Broadcast link is in the Discord, tagged at everyone. Speaking of broadcasters, we'll have a new one, I believe it's JCTV or something for next season. Josh Coppernoll, who you all have raced with here recently, newer driver, he's going to be taking over the reins for the broadcaster role. He does an excellent job. I've heard his work, seen his work. And so make sure you guys give a good farewell to Isaac. He's been good to us the last couple of seasons. And, you know, we want to say thank you to him, and we appreciate what he's done for the league as well. He's going to move on to other things in life. Let's see, we have the Geico Restart Zone, and no changing lanes before the start-finish line. We have 8 drivers still technically alive to get into the championship 4. So let's be mindful. I believe only 7 of them are present, though. Josh Grasso's not in it tonight. But please be mindful of those drivers. The 45 car, the 12, the 11, myself in the 21, Larry in the 34, as well as Angel in the 45, if I haven't mentioned him. And I forget if there's anyone else. Oh, Stephen Pierce, Mr. Trashman himself, in the 5, and Joey Maines in the 48.
Yeah,
so,
exactly. Uh-oh.
Be mindful of that, guys. When you go in 3-4 wide into a corner, let's not do that the first half. Let's just survive it, man. Stage breaks. 30 and 60 tonight. 30 and 60. 3060. Okay? And that's about it, guys. Next week is Atlanta. It's the Championship 4, end of the season. It's been a great season, guys. Appreciate it very much.
Hey, back.
If I haven't got to you about a roster seat for next season, get a hold of me this weekend so we can try to work something out. I think most of you guys know where you're going to be.
Yeah, not here.
And that'll be July 12th, Saturday, July 12th, next season. We'll be taking the green flag a half an hour earlier than what we have been here as of recent. We're going back to a 5:30 green flag start time. And session will open at 4 for a 90-minute practice most weeks. We have 3 full races next season.
Okay, back.
The Daytona 500, Brickyard 400, and Coke 600. They'll be somewhat spread out. But anyway, those are the only 3 races you have to worry about an earlier start time. Race clean, guys. We'll see you out in Victory Lane. Good luck to all the 8 drivers, and thanks for listening to me babble here.
It was good babbling. Am I hearing that right? They're doing their
Can I get an AOL for a starting park, if that's alright?
Why I?
I gave Aiden a EOL because he's going to be doing a starting park.
Did I hear right that they're doing their championship race at Atlanta?
Good luck, everyone.
Yeah,
good luck, guys.
I can't imagine what could possibly go wrong with that idea. Yeah, it does. Rhea text, or she DM'd me this yesterday, and like, I really need subs. Can you run? And I'm like, why not? It's like, why not?
Are you ready? Watch for the lights. Floor it. Green, green, green. Car down low. Clear inside. Inside. Still there. Clear inside.
$99 putting in, $99 putting in.
Johnson, car number 6, is now in your car outside. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. P6 to rear high.
Not a track I've ever been particularly good at. I think he started in park. I think this track requires a bit of aggression to be good at it, and that's not me.
Thanks, Aiden. Enjoy work.
The next car is Wimmer, car number 2, and their rating is 2.1.
Yeah, he couldn't stick around, I don't think, so he asked for an EOL, so he's basically going to get points for whatever last place is.
Car ahead is car number 5, and their rating is 1.6.
Hundred laps, stage brakes are at 30 and 60. Because we do stupid stages in this.
Car outside. Clear high.
Buddy behind looked like he had some ideas. I was like, no. Oh shit. Coming here too hot. Way too shallow here. We are in the 7 car, by the way. This was Courtney's old car. Yeah, I know what you're saying, Pac. It's supposed to be crazy next week. Just dive there, dickhead. Oh, excellent. Where the hell do you think you're going?
Can you fuck off, Chris?
Did I hear that right? I hope I did.
Thanks, Mike.
Too tentative. I think we pit but don't get tires, because then we can get to the end. Ribs, yeah. You definitely, you don't want to be barbecuing after today. Yeah, it is.
Race cars out. Line up single file behind car 120. We're under caution. Pits are closed. Catch up to car number 120. Race cars in. Turn 1. The pace car speed is 73 miles per hour. Catch up to car number 120.
No, you don't want to go fish. Well, unless you're going to jump in there for a period of time. But otherwise, no. $16th. Well, I wouldn't say that's a particularly strong effort so far. Yeah, exactly.
Pace car is out. Pits are closed. course yellow. Pits are open.
Yeah, I have to save tire. I have to save the tires.
We need to catch up to car number 1.
I'm gonna wish I could use them, but I can't.
Is pitting. Watch your speed limit in the pits. Pit lane speed limit is 55 miles per hour. You need to stop again to get to the end.
Why are you hitting me?
Box in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now. Front right, 92%. Front left, 94%.
No, right there, Chase Briscoe. Jeez.
Cautions here are
I had the
painful
gold pedal and she gold pretty good.
because they take forever. But yeah, this was Courtney's old car before he left. I won't be long either. Like, I never actually joined the league. I'm just a sub, and I've been asked a few times if I could run, and frankly, the times I was asked, I couldn't. Today it was cutting it close, but I didn't have much better to do, so I thought, why not? But I don't see myself sticking around for a huge amount of time here. I could be racing, right? Like, you know, I could be a Daytona in the GT3. I could be in an Indy car.
Next car is in, turn 3.
Could be chilling out.
So, Joey, we're confused how you have the lead if you hit it on lap 7. Don't you have an end of line penalty?
Shouldn't. He pitted, didn't get lapped. Everyone else pitted on the caution, so he's leading.
We need to follow car number 35
Right.
in the outside lane. Okay, Wayne, get ready. Race will resume at the end of this lap.
Why am I on the outside?
Were you talking to me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we were just confused how you got the lead if you pitted on lap 7, but one of my teammates answered my question for that. Never mind. We were just trying to figure it out.
Like I said, he pitted, didn't get lapped, and then everybody pitted under caution, so he goes to lead. Easy. Yeah, I know, it's similar here, Pac. Like 32, 34 Celsius. Bleh. No thanks. It's only June too, by the way. Wednesday's golf league, and of course Wednesday has right now, I mean it's early, but still it's got 70% chance of thunderstorms. Of course it does. I think people behind us, well, yeah, people behind took tires by the looks of things. Most people didn't. Yeah, I don't have one anymore. I don't even think I have a 2-iron around here anymore. I used to.
Okay, Wayne, the pace car has just left. Green flag, we're racing. Inside. P15. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line.
Sorry, Dave.
Still there.
Oh, you're good.
Clear line.
Yeah, I don't know what I was doing. For some reason I just wasn't paying attention, but glad you were able to keep it straight.
Oh, somebody's spinning out.
Full course caution.
I'm not gonna have a whole lot of patience for this either. We're gonna have a shitload of cautions at this place.
51, were you able to collect it before hitting the wall, or because you had it everything locked up?
Not anything.
Pace car is out. Line up single file behind car number 120.
Pace car's just getting into one.
It's closed. Pace car is in. Turn 1. Pace car speed is 73 miles per hour.
I'll be checking up there again.
We need to allow car number 120 to pass.
This is the absolute worst track for cautions. It's just so slow. Such a big track and you're just
We're under caution. It's
piddling
closed.
around the place.
It's open.
Hey Mayday, thanks buddy. I know, it's shocking, isn't it? Two in the first, what, 12 laps?
We're under caution. Pits are closed.
Stages are 30 and 60. We have fuel to get to 30. That'll be when we get tires. It's 60% fuel, so you can't make 30 laps on a tank. You can do like 22, I think it is. I think they, because what they're trying to do is they're trying to mimic real life NASCAR, right? And so the race itself is like 50 or 60% of the length of the real life race. So then I think they do the fuel that way so that you have to stop in the middle of a stage like you do in real life, because they don't want to have all the races be full length for obvious reasons. Okay, I guess. I mean, real life NASCAR is a bit of a joke now, so I don't know that I'd want to be replicating it, but they want it to be realistic, so sure. But Mayday, you're gonna like this. Next week,
It's closed.
they want, yeah, they want exactly. Next week is their championship race at Atlanta, and it's like real life. There's gonna be a 4, right? And they're gonna figure it out at Atlanta. Oh yeah, yep.
Follow car number 35.
No, nothing.
Race car's coming in this lap.
I was unavailable. I was pretty. I was watching Casey Kerwin's NASCAR stream, like the esports, And it was just like Iowa's awful. Okay. So my hatred of Iowa, there's some meme in there, right? Like I exaggerate that for the memes. But you can't pass at that track now. Like, it's just awful. Like, it's just not a good track. It's Richmond but worse. Like, that's Iowa. It's Richmond, but it's worse. So thanks, Mayday. Alright, well, can we make it to the stage break? And I mean that both in, can we make it there with the car still in one piece, and can we make it there in the green? Where are we? Lap 17 coming up.
Race car is just left. Green, 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 let's go. Inside's clear. Carlo, 13th place. Still there. He's still there. Still there. They're inside. Carlo. They're inside. Car down low. They're inside.
We got loose.
Carlo. Still there. Still there. Still there. Still there.
Should get some draft here.
Hold your line. Still there. Man, car number 10 is leading the race. Hold your line, V12. Clear low.
Oh, sailed that one.
Fred, car number 22. Their rating is 2.1. Carlo. Still there. Clear low.
Oh, what are we doing? There were some large bonks up there, weren't there?
V13. The next car is not the cleanest racer. Hendricks, car number 23.
Not the cleanest racer in iSNF? You've got to be kidding me, Jim.
Sorry about that check up in the tunnel turn, Andrew. I went to downshift and it went 2 gears.
Yeah, I heard that. You're all good.
You're only supposed to double tap in Call of Duty, not in iRacing.
Outside. He's still there. Hold your line. Inside's clear. Okay, Wayne. The next car is Frey, car number 22. Their rating is 2.1.
Turn, you rotten bastard.
P13.
Oh, poopy.
Sorry about that, Bob.
You're good.
Car inside. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Still there. Clear inside. Hello. Still there.
Knew that was coming.
Clear low.
Ah!
Inside. Still there. Still there. Still there.
The Lord loves a trier. He's certainly one of those.
They're inside.
Yeah.
Alright, Wayne, you've got half your fuel left.
If I didn't know it was coming, I would have. Oh, now he's lost the spot because he stuffed it in the wall. That's a shame. Oh, I was expecting to go around, honestly. Oops.
That's good consistency. Keep it up.
Chris Otto, any relation to Joel, I wonder? I'm clipping there, aren't I?
Cheyenne, I was a lap early.
Okay.
It happens. You're fine.
Ah. Yeah, I screwed the tunnel turd.
Did it give Solo a black flag, or are you okay, buddy?
No, I just have a girlfriend, so it's whatever.
Still there. Hold your line.
Not there yet, son.
Still there. Still there. Still there. Still there. Hold your line.
There's a bump here I don't want to hit.
You're still there.
Oh, he's there now. Just oh god, right front is not happy.
Carlo. Hold your line. E14.
All right, Pac.
Hold your line. You're still there. Still there. Clear low. Car in front of us is now Simon, car number 60. Full course caution, be careful.
Yeah, and they do the stages wrong here. You should do it at the end of lap 30, not the beginning of it. But, well, things to complain about in this league, that seems fairly minor. Tires are gonna be absolutely screwed. Joel Otto was a beast, yeah. That stage, yep. 30, 60, 30 and 60.
You believe in miracles? Yes! Unbelievable!
That was a clean pad, 6.
We're under caution. It's closed. Race cars out.
Are you talking about what Buddy said there, Viking? Because I kind of heard it, but kind of didn't.
Race car speed is 75 miles per hour. Race car is in turn 1.
Oh, yeah.
Checking up on backstretch, go.
I thought it was something to that extent. Yeah, I agree with you, mate, eh? So, there's only 3 corners here I'm struggling with. Shit. Yeah, turn 4 I've got nailed. It's 1, 2, and 3 I'm having a bit of an issue with. Yeah. I've never been good at this track. And then you
Caution, it's closed.
put me in a next gen car. Plus the fact I don't drive these things much anymore. It's a struggle.
Full course yellow. It's are open.
I mean, you need to be kind of aggressive at this track, and I'm not. So,
percent.
I've always felt like the tunnel turn is kind of the most important one here, because if you can nail it,
Wrecking on pit road, wrecking on pit road.
if you can get if you can get the tunnel turn, then you get so much time on people. But it's tricky.
Follow car number 60.
Can I get the unsafe pit release cleared? Because I got spun.
Race cars in.
Yeah.
Turn 2.
The last time I ran here was IndyCar. I've got a latency violate or something. I guess I'm okay. Yeah.
I did the same thing, cleared 2 hours wrecked, come out of the pits.
Danny, do you deserve to have that cleared? Should I give you a black flag back again?
I you can't clear the end of lines anyway, so I'll just take it. It's fine.
Pits are open.
Yeah, IndyCar is a little different here.
Catch up to car number
What was it, like an
60.
EOL?
Yeah.
We need to follow car number 22. We need to catch up to car number 60. Okay, Wayne, get ready. Race will resume at the end of this lap.
Oh, we're on the inside this time. First time.
Get it around me.
For me, it was Arca. Actually, Pocono was one of the first tracks I ever ran in iRacing. Yeah, Arca was here, and it was so after Street Stocks, I don't remember at all. Milwaukee was another one that was really early on. But Pocono, when I didn't really know much of anything about how stock cars race. Trucks, though. I mean, any track in the trucks is interesting. I remember doing OBRL at like Vegas, and the first 20 laps they were flat out. And I was like, oh man, this is something. People love the trucks, but C-Fixed is easily the worst series to race in the whole thing. Let's go. I don't think I've run. I honestly don't think I've run the truck since they changed it.
Okay, Wayne. The pace
There's no
starts
chance
this
I'm
lap.
doing C-Fixed or open,
Green flag.
and I just haven't done league with it.
Car high. Still there. Still there. Still there. Clear outside.
Yeah, that's why I did that. I was trying to stay out of the way.
Famous last
Come back,
words
I
for
grabbed that
Rack.
car.
Yeah, you have a car right, Chris.
I was trying to stay out of the way is probably the #1 cause for wrecks. It feels a bit more like Xfinity. Oh, that might be interesting. Propane
That was
tank
an
ran
ouch.
out. Oh. When I was married and we had our house, we had a natural gas connected right to our like we had quick connect, right? So we just got it from the
I
house
thought
heat.
I had that mess all cleared too.
That was beautiful.
Race car is out. Pits
Yeah, that's my
closed.
bad.
Race car is out. Line
But
up
yeah, at
to
least you had
the
another
front.
tank,
Car number
'cause
120.
That's fun going to
Yeah, it happens.
Catch up
the
to
station
car
to
number
get
120. Race
propane
car speed
tank
is
filled
74
when
miles
your
per hour. Race car is
dinner's
in
half
turn
cooked.
1.
Luckily, Costco's a block away, so it's not too bad to get it filled. It's just busy a lot.
Next car is in, turn 2.
Yeah, it's awesome. It was awesome having that. Like, you never have to worry about running out. You just had to be very careful you didn't leave the thing on.
Oh, what the fuck you want, Chris?
Yeah, Viking, I often walk to Costco. Like, I might be like, I feel like a rotisserie chicken. I'll just walk over and get one.
Out. It's closed.
And that'll be all I get. I go to Costco and spend $7.99. Yeah, I know what you're saying. I've learned how to navigate Costco fairly well. No. There'll be another caution.
You need to catch up to the guy ahead.
I know what they're doing.
We're under caution. It's closed.
I don't know. Hey, you know what? The fact there's gonna be another caution might actually have made that a smart move.
Catch up to car number 120.
I don't remember how much it is, Pack. It's cheap though, I know that. Oh, no. When I go to get a rotisserie chicken, $7.99. Costco, or sorry, propane is like 18 bucks maybe? I don't remember. I haven't used my barbecue in quite a while. Yeah. Yeah, they are good, and they're the cheap, like they're $7.99 here, right? So it's a couple meal. That's a couple dinners right there.
We're under caution. It's closed.
Grocery store, they're $9.99, so it's not exactly like they're horrifically expensive, but chicken with a $100 rush. There's a lyric I'm missing.
Catch up to car number 120.
Do we pit
You need to close the gap to the guy ahead.
so we have fuel to get to the end, but we end up at the back because of it? No. IndyCar, you do.
Follow car number 22 on the outside column. Get ready. Race will resume at the end of this lap.
Oh, right. You know, enough cautions. You may be able to do this without stopping. We'll see. I don't remember what the hell my fuel level was, what a full tank either though. Because I have like 10.6 gallons right now. Absolutely Canadian legends. Yeah, 100%. Like the people that pitted, I know what they're doing. And I hummed and hawed and just said, nah, I'm gonna stay up. And part of it is I don't want to be back in the mayhem.
11, you're supposed to be up here, dude.
And I can't pass to save my life at this place. So, I don't know.
The pace car outside. Car low.
Not the wall, not the wall, not the wall. Okay. Oh, tires last pit stop were 75.83. Surprised they were that good.
Alright, Wayne, the next car is Bishop, car number 120. Their rating is...
You guys got to be a little more mindful of cars around you in these corners, especially on the restart. Two playoff drivers were just involved in hitting the wall on that restart. That's unacceptable.
Ooh,
Inside.
unacceptable. That's them told.
Sorry, you came a lot faster than I thought you were going to. You're good, 19. All good.
The guy in front is Simon, car number 60. It's a car exiting the pits. P9.
We're close, eh? One caution, we're fine. Nope. Okay. Gonna see if I can save a bit. That's not gonna help.
Okay, Wayne, there's a car exiting the pits. Heads up. Car outside. Hold your line. He's still there. Clear high. Outside. Hold your line. He's still there. He's still there.
I pulled out too quick. Not something you normally hear.
He's still there. He's still there. He's still there. Clear outside. Car down low. Still there. Inside's clear. Car low. Clear inside.
Yeah, exactly.
P12. Okay, Wayne, the next car is Barclay, car number 43.
That draft would be awfully handy if I could get back up there.
Car leaving the pit lane.
Yeah, we're back to 0.49. That's not good. Christ, that's a send. Jesus.
V12.
Wrecking.
Watch out.
Alright, now we make it no problem.
I don't know if I came up or if you came down.
Well, we like it when they go down.
Checking up a little bit, guys. Checking up. Alright, go ahead.
Race car is out. Line up single file. Line car number 43.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's closed. Race car speed is 75 miles per hour. The race car's in turn 1.
Yes, it goes my bad there. That was a really late block on my part.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Checking up on backstretch, guys.
At least you know.
Yeah, I know. You had every right there to wreck me and put me in the wall.
There it is.
Did you get wrecked, me?
I should have, but luckily the stick lifted for me.
Who did you wreck? 77?
Are you not listening? I literally just said what happened.
No, I'm not. I guess I'm not. I was trying to listen.
I put a late block on the 6 car, and he could have wrecked me into the wall, but he didn't.
See, that's the part that you never said. So, yeah.
Well, he said he should have.
And I was already wrecked. I'm sitting in the pits getting fixed.
Who's that next chase car?
Yeah, my teammates just vouched for me. You never said that over the air. You may have thought that.
Catch up to car number 43.
Even just said in my ear that I said it, so.
Well, don't believe anything he has to say.
Believe him more than cheating Penske.
Ooh.
We're under caution. Pits are closed. Need to catch car number 43.
I'm not sure I understand the pitting, unless like they really didn't
That's half.
save any fuel.
You used half your fuel.
But they didn't go get tires, did they? I think they might have. Huh, interesting. First one of them's 12th? Yeah. I see the logic in that. And then you don't pit at stage, I guess. Or you don't get tires. Hang on, wrong box. We have 3 sets left. Yeah. That might, yeah. That actually was pretty smart.
We're under caution. Lights closed.
After stage, you'd be so I think what they're gonna do is they've got tires now. Just by how long they were in. Well, 2 guys didn't take tires, so that's good. But everybody from 14th back did. So then they're gonna go flying through everybody. And then at stage you go in and get fuel, but you don't take tires, or maybe you do take tires because you still, yeah. You know what? I'm gonna have one more set that I need. Unless there's, well, until there's a zillion cautions, and then we want them at the end.
Track temperature's falling. It's now 80 Fahrenheit.
But they could pit now, depending on what they've done earlier. They could pit now for tires. They could pit at stage for tires, and then they could pit halfway through the last stage for tires. And yeah, they're trying to get stage points for sure. But they might be able to still pit with everybody else, even if they're only pitting for fuel. The flaw with that problem is, or the flaw with that strategy is, you're thinking it's going to go green the whole way when you're going to have guys on different pit strategies, tire life, and whatever. That kind of guarantees a caution in this league, I would have thought. So I don't know. I don't like the idea of trying to drive through this field, which is why I've kind of tried to stay up here most of the time. I just think trying to drive through it is you're putting your car in an awfully precarious position. But for stage point, because I don't give a shit about stage points, right? I run very okay. Oh, we're delayed. Why are we delayed? I've only run a couple races in this league, so stage points, I don't care. But if you're running for stage points, like if you're running in the league and you're running for points, then yeah, I guess stage points matter. I mean, but stages are so friggin' dumb.
What happened?
Going green next time by.
Like OBRL tomorrow night is going to be about 80 or 85 laps, something like that, I think. 100% fuel, you'll need to pit twice. No stages. It could go green the whole way, although probably not here. But you're going to have to save tires because you're going to have to go on longer runs. So stage racing without cautions, there's no strategy at all. 15? I'm 7th. What are you talking about? Oh, what caution is this? 4? I think third one for an incident. And then the stage. So 4. What's up, Luke? Rhea asked me if I would race, and I said I would because I'm a nice Canadian. Just about to pass halfway. An hour 10 in. I can play a grumpy one, but I'm not one. I play a role for you guys.
All right, Wayne. The pace car has just left. Green flag, we're racing. Inside. P6.
Oh, that doesn't look good. Oh, goody. Let's go 15 wide in here.
Still there. He's still there. Inside's clear. Car left.
Oh, you're making a hole that isn't there.
Clear outside.
You're lucky, I'm nice.
Inside.
Oh, ball.
Clear all
Followed him right into it.
and all out. Still there. Clear inside. Car down low. Clear inside. Car inside. Still there. Clear low. Car inside. Still there. Still there. Clear inside.
Have you been here, Luke, or did your dad take your sister here? Remember he said he took one of you and it was miserable. Oh, those are tires behind me.
Alright, 12.
Turn.
Guy ahead is low. Car
Six.
number 47. The rating is car high. Clear high.
I'll see your answer in a few minutes when I'm not about to get killed.
Outside.
This is not a approved tire saving strategy, that's for sure.
Car low. Still there.
Sorry, Chris, I had to look for, You're good, man. That's not on you. I don't. Not bad. You're good.
Still there.
Jeez, I'm so friggin'.
My bad, there, 23. That's completely on me, buddy. Overshot the corner.
Are they gonna call stage here, I wonder?
Justin,
sister,
I'm not blaming that on you.
you went to
buddy.
Dover,
I'm good.
okay.
That's part of racing.
I couldn't remember which. And miserable,
That
hot,
is not
yes.
stage, not stage.
Pace
Not
car is
stage.
out. It's closed. Race cars out. Line up single file behind car number 35. Catch up to car number 35.
Yeah, just looked like racing deal. I didn't want to run him over, so. Oh yeah, I 100% agree. I just didn't think you were gonna check up. I thought it was gonna just barely slide in front of you, and you're gonna be able to keep it up.
That's what I remember, Viking, him saying it was hot and you couldn't really see. Because I guess the stands probably aren't high enough. So you can't see what the hell's going on except right in front of you. Yes. We should restart on 50. Well, we might restart with 3 to go. We might be starting lap 50. Oh, which was then 2 to go because they're stupid. Yeah, 2 to go. So 2 lap stage shootout. Can only go well, right? If you really, you know, if you wanted to, you could pit and just give this stage up. Start at the front to start the 3rd stage. Just a matter of if fuel would work. I've been to Darlington and I've been to what is it called here? Delaware. Not the Delaware you're thinking of. Because if you pit now, you don't pit at stage, right? Yeah, Delaware's 10-minute drive maybe for me. So it's a nice half-miler. We saw super modified midgets there, I think it was. They were fast and loud. Ameobi did not enjoy that. You know, given that I don't care about stages, it probably would have been a better idea to pit there and start towards the front for the third stage. Oh well. Only a few guys did. From 13th back, I guess. Used to go to West Car. Oh, yeah, that'd be fun. Like Delaware does bone stocks. They do some late model sometimes. Pinty's has run there. I don't know if they always do, but they have. It's a half miler with like a bit of banking. It's not like Bristol, but it's also not Martinsville. It's got some. Oh, that's right. You told me about him, yeah. I knew a guy in the same boat. He drove with his hands. At Darlington. He drove to Darlington. He was in a wheelchair. When we got to the track, like when we got out of the car and we're on the track, we got to the top of what is now turn 3, and he said, "Let go of me," and he went flying down the banking in turn 3. I thought he was gonna die. I thought he was gonna flip at the bottom, but he kept it straight. Yeah, it was funny. Things you do when you're 20. But yeah, that would have been, it's turn 3 now. It was turn 1 then. So we had to go into the infield for some reason. So we actually walked down the track, walked down that banking. It was steep as hell. But I'd hate to guess how fast he was going when he got to the bottom. He wasn't going slowly, that's for sure. So had we pitted with everybody, we'd be starting like 17th-ish, I guess. I don't know. And then probably would be around where I am now to start the I don't know. Current turn 1 is even steep. Yes, it is. Yeah, I've been there twice. That's the only NASCAR track I've been to. Haven't really had a desire to go to another one, to be honest. There aren't any, like Michigan's closest. It's like 3.5 hours away. And
next car is just left. Green, let's go.
When you've already been to the perfect track, I mean, it's kind of hard to go anywhere else, you know? Everywhere else is a letdown. That's gonna screw us. Like, it looks like somebody's motor expired all over my friggin' windshield. Either that or Ogle's seltzer. almost. Yeah, I was gonna say, you're not gonna throw the caution?
Watch out.
Hey, look at that! 2 stage points! Oh!
It looks like Eris has gone off.
Yeah, I mean, because NASCAR sucks, man. Like, the cars are too safe, which they have to be, but they're just, when I went, it was Gen 4, right? Those things, there was a bit of fear to them. They don't have anywhere near enough horsepower. They have too much downforce. They have stages. There's no personalities anymore.
We're under caution.
Playoffs are stupid.
Base car is out.
Like,
line up single file behind car number 48.
I don't want to go to a race to watch 40 plus minutes of just cautions because of stages. It's dumb as shit.
Speed is 74 miles per hour. Next car is in turn 1.
So I mean, stages and playoffs are my biggest issue, but then the cars just aren't, like, they have to make them safer. Like, you can't have people getting seriously hurt and or dying. Like, I get it,
Car number 48.
but I wish they could make cars that were more difficult to drive, and maybe you were a little afraid of them, but you wouldn't actually get hurt, which is impossible. But it just, NASCAR just seemed better 25 years
Next
ago.
car is out. It's closed.
30 years ago. Now, I mean, I don't even know what they're racing for now, because the championship's a joke.
It's open.
Yeah, that's what I've been saying.
Watch your speed. The leader, Benjamin, is pitting.
Have crown jewel events. Make them worth a bunch.
We think we'll need to stop again.
Have them be the only 500-mile races. The rest of them are 300 at most.
Box in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now.
Yep. Oh. Wasn't paying attention. Now I'm too far back. Well, we're gonna lose a spot or two from this.
Front right, 86%. Left front, 90%.
Yeah, too far forward, too far back. Head too far up my ass. Other than that, we were great.
I failed, okay?
Sure did. What we got? Darlington, Daytona, Charlotte, Bristol. Yeah. Daytona you kind of have to because of the 500. Southern 500. Coke 600 at Charlotte. And then the fourth one,
Car is in, turn 2. We need to catch up to car number 21.
Bristol. Talladega's where I'm
Refuel window will open on lap 77.
a little,
It should close on lap
Talladega's your
84.
biggest and fastest track. But
Next car is in,
you already
turn
have a
3.
super speedway, so yeah, exactly.
Doors yellow. It's open.
Because I mean, to be fair, NASCAR races are too long. Like, I'm not sitting down and watching. Like, F1's 2 hours. It's not even. It's like an hour and a half, right? I can sit down and watch that and not have. Like, wish we didn't have commercials here, but we do. But you don't really need to have commercials. It doesn't stop unless there's a bad wreck. Hour and a half done. Brickyard for the fourth one? Yeah, that could work too. Just because it's Indy. Bristol just gives you a short track is all. If you do Indy, you've got Charlotte and Darlington and Indy, which are all... actually, no, Indy's the same length as Daytona, isn't it? I bet it drives kind of like an intermediate, is what I'm meaning. Yeah, I don't know. And there's nothing to say you have to have 4. You could have 6. You could have 8, you know? Doesn't have to be 4. 4 crown jewels, yeah. Tier 2, yeah. Yeah, you can do that too. One of the issues is that NASCAR owns a shitload of the tracks, don't they? So they're not going to let a race at their track not be tier 1. Television's going to hate it because for some reason they want the long races. Ultimately, it's not going to be about, like, then that's why you have playoffs, because TV wants playoffs. TV doesn't want to have the last race of the season and it doesn't mean anything. Yep, more ads.
Okay, Wayne, race car's just left. Green flag, we're racing. Man, car number 10 is now in the lead. Inside. Be careful, we've got a full course caution.
Okay, no damage, good. But that didn't look right. Yeah, so TV wants to add money, so they want the races to be longer and they want a guaranteed championship race. They want to know that on this race will determine, like, this race will determine the champion. So they would not be okay with 3 races to go. Kyle Larson's locked it up and we already know who the champion is. And now the last couple races don't matter for championship purposes. That's why they don't want that. That's why you have playoffs and you'll always have playoffs. Now that they're paying as much money as they are for the rights. It's kind of like why you'll never have a major in golf be match play, because TV doesn't want to have 2 no-names playing against each other in the final.
Catch up to car number 8.
Because I think that's the thing that would potentially save the PGA. It would give it an identity. It's match play, right? You'd have Augusta, you'd have Masters as Augusta, US Open is the toughest test in golf, Open Championship is links, and then PGA is match play. Right now the PGA is just, well, there. It's not like it used to be the last one, which made it give it some kind of identity. Now it's just in May, which is an awful time to have a major. Doesn't mean anything. I think it was Nitro on my golf stream was saying they should move it out of the US, which made a lot of sense. But you'd have to strip the PGA of yeah, you'd have to strip the PGA of its major status, because the PGA of America is not going to play its championship out of the US. But the fact there's 3 majors in the States is kind of dumb for a sport that is global. Anyways,
pits are closed.
at the end of the day, I don't think, I mean, yeah, I don't think I don't think we're the target that TV executives are going after. They want that 18 to 35 crowd. Yeah, I mean, we saw at the World Match Play, right? Like, TV hated that. Players hated it too. Yeah, that was Nitro's idea, the Australian Open being a major. I don't hate that idea, Viking. I just don't even consider it because it'll never happen because TV doesn't like it. But I also don't want there to be a FedEx Cup. I think it's stupid. I think it's manufactured drama bullshit. So
it's closed.
I think it's trying to be something it can't be as an individual sport. It is an individual sport where you're playing against everybody at the same time. The only way it would work is some kind of match play like situation, but TV hates that. But I mean, it still would be stupid that golf, a sport that is played on all kinds of different courses, that have all kinds of different, they appeal to different strengths and weaknesses and different weather and all that stuff, comes down to one tournament to determine the champion for the year. It's stupid. Same as NASCAR. You race all kinds of different tracks all year, and then it goes down to one race to determine champion. It's stupid. I like match play. I mean, could you imagine the Ryder Cup if it wasn't match play? Yeah, it would be awful. It's a Ryder Cup this year, isn't it? To dust off my English citizenship to cheer for Europe. I'm experiencing network difficulties? Oh, I am. Look at that. Holy shit, look at that latency. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Okay, there we go. We're back. It was up at like 1200. That's not good.
Green, side's clear. Car high. P20. He's still there. Hold your line. He's still there. He's still there. Hold your line. Well, the inside is very wide.
I just got clipped. Good damage. Yeah, I figured. That Beth page. Alright, that sounds right. Yeah, we'll be dusting off the Team Europe hat. And I couldn't quite get it. Like I felt the contact, I felt it starting to go, and I tried to get it, and I couldn't quite.
Line up single file behind car number 77. Pace car is out. It's closed.
A different stock car, I might have had it, not this one.
Pace car speed is.
I have 2 sets of tires left, don't I?
Pace car is in. Turn 1.
But I don't think I want to use these yet.
You need to catch up to the guy ahead.
Only because I want to, I want to get as much damage fixed as possible, and when you're getting tires, it,
Catch up to car number 77.
it doesn't fix, you don't fix the cars quickly. I saw we were 3 wide, but I thought I was still okay, and then
Race car's in.
not quite, and then I made that big skid mark there. Oh well. Oh, swervy Gervy. Shocker. I thought Whack-Off was going to be the problem in front of me, but nope. Oh, please tell me it was Sorvy, Gervy, and Whack Off on my outside. Although Swervy Gervy's been in the pits for 47 minutes, so I don't think he was a part of that. Who's the two?
We're under caution. It's closed.
Oh.
Pits are open.
Did I see that right? Did somebody just spin right in front of us? Or am I starting to see things?
We need to catch car number 77. What's your speed? You need to stop again. Box it in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now.
Okay, this time I saw it. Oh, that's fine.
Right front, 91%. Front left, 92.
Given that it takes 7.5 minutes to do a lap here under caution, we can get all of that fixed, make ourselves a cup of tea, make dinner, eat said dinner, go have a deuce, and then still come out and be on the lead lap. Could have taken tires. Oh well.
Next car is in, turn 3. Next car is in, turn 3.
I've got to turn in way earlier for the tunnel turn.
Next car's coming in this lap.
That's why I'm having to slow down so much for it. I'm turning way too late.
Next car is in, turn 1.
Has anybody heard, speaking of iSNF here, has anybody heard from XJ in like any time in the last, I don't know, 4 months? He had surgery on his knee, but like this used to be his car. Clearly he's left iSNF because somebody else has taken it over. Like they're not a sub, they're like, it seems like it's their ride now. Okay, well I have one of those things. Yeah, that's true. You've been really busy, haven't you? And it wasn't surgery, by the way. But yeah, I get it. And part of the reason I'm asking is the Spa 24 hours is coming up soon. And 6-hour Watkins Glen too. Let's give this guy a push. Oh, probably not a good idea. Our latency shit again.
meters.
We need to make sure Ameobi's not watching anything she shouldn't be.
Rating is 1.2. Car high. Clear outside. Full course caution. This car is out. Line up single file behind car 2. We're under caution. Pits are closed.
Okay, hang on. Lindsay,
Catch up to car number
are there
2.
storms? Are you just watching YouTube? Do you have anything else going on over there?
Race car speed is 73 miles
So
per
it's
hour.
just
Race car is in.
you're watching YouTube? What about your phone? Okay. What's it like outside? Are there Alright, thanks. It's not here apparently, Viking. Okay, taking a lot of his tension. Yes. I can understand that. And I know he had a really shitty divorce, so.
Pace car is out. Pits are closed. We need to catch up to car number 2.
Bowman's.
It's
I
yellow. Pits are open.
couldn't tell you the last time I watched NASCAR. Even highlights. No idea what's going on in it. I haven't seen any of the wrecks. We just pitted.
We need to close the gap to the guy ahead. We're under caution. Pits closed.
My latency is everywhere right now. I mean, maybe there's like on like the route between here and the server for this, it's the weather's not great. Maybe that's what's, I don't know. I never have, I very rarely have issues with connection. I restarted the computer before I ran this too. Huh. But like it's up in the 200s, 300, 400, like I'd be kind of surprised if I'm not blinking. But it's everywhere. Latency. Yeah, it could be that.
Pace car is out. Pits are closed.
It's not that hot here yet. It's coming. I think that starts tomorrow, doesn't it, Viking? Today is only supposed to be in the mid 70s Fahrenheit, maybe high 70s.
Follow car number 3. The outside lane.
Already felt
Okay,
hot.
Wayne,
But it's,
yeah,
I don't think it's, like I was out today. I had a recital at work and it was fine when I left. I was at 3. Right now. Ooh. 90 degrees at a track meet? Fun. Yep. I think it was like, I'm trying to think of what the car said. I think the car said like 27. So that's 81-ish. But the car always says it's a couple degrees warmer than it is. So it was probably like 76, like 24, 76. Something like that. I don't know what's going on, but nobody said anything to me either. Like I'm seeing it, but nobody's telling me that I'm blinking. So she was gonna do a 3K and a 1500. Jesus Christ. My girlfriend's sister is running a marathon tomorrow in Rio.
We're under caution.
Like Rio de Janeiro, the actual, you know, in Brazil. Huh. Why are we delayed?
Next time by.
I think they're starting at like, I think it's 6 in the morning there when they're starting. It's 5 here. I think they're an hour ahead of us. Anyways, yeah, they're starting early because of how hot it gets. Yeah, no kidding, Viking. I said I would have I said I struggle to drive 42 kilometers, never mind run it. But a 3K and a 1500? Yikes. Because you'd pace yourself for 3K, right? And then you're going to do a 1500 afterwards? Jeez. Kids have too much energy these days. Ameobi's actually in physio right now because her knees, she doesn't do track or anything, but she does run a bunch because, you know, she's 12. And her bones have grown faster than her muscles, so her knees are not being supported well enough. The muscle needs to, she needs to get the muscle to stretch and strengthen around her knees. So. 200 kilometers. Oopsie. I don't understand you motorbike people. Yeah, how liberating is it when you're sliding along the pavement because you crashed?
The race car is just left. Green flag. Car down low, P6. He's still clear inside.
You did a mile? Oh god.
Car inside. Still there.
Holy shit balls.
Inside to clear.
That was the number 8 in case anybody was wondering.
Inside. Car inside.
Oh, death.
Clear in car low.
Don't.
Clear inside.
It's 2 minutes for charging, I would give them.
Right wing. The pit window is now open. Expect a
That was way more than 3 strides.
Pits, we should be in position 25. 8th place.
Yeah, it could be interference too.
Right in front is Benjamin. Car number 71. The rating is 110.
I can't get that corner right. Actually, I had a decent turn 1.
That lap time was 53.50.
this is frying the tires, but something like that is how you do turn 1. Yeah, it's getting rotated so much better. Alright, you guys fight through the tunnel. I'll be here when the tears happen.
Outside. Hold your line. Clear high. Seventh position.
Shift, for Christ's sake. Yeah, we are. Damn it.
Car low. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Clear low.
Gotta be a caution though, right?
Okay, Wayne, you've used half your fuel. Lap times are pretty consistent.
Buddy behind me is gonna need to pit any second. You're gonna have to pit. Why are you trying to drive the balls off of it?
P7.
Maybe. Terrible.
Hello. It's still there. Clear inside. Clear high.
Well, Mayday, we screwed this up, didn't we? There was a chance to pit, we would have been fine. Yeah. Can't help but think if we did this more often, we would have caught that. Tunnel turn is terrible when I'm got behind somebody.
Otto, car number 16 is leading the race.
Car behind us is fine on fuel. Car in front of us is fine on fuel. Oh, beautiful. I'll take topper up and 4 fresh ones, please. Oh, I don't want to know who you sacrificed, though.
Pace car is out. Line up single file. Line car number 71. We're under caution. Pits are closed.
Where's Whack Off? He's got to get by me, apparently.
Pace car speed is 75 miles per hour.
Oh,
Pace
never
car
mind.
is in. Turn 1.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just Luke? Oh, yeah. I mean, sometimes it has to be done, right? Can we save enough under yellows? Ooh, that's a good idea.
Are you guys gonna make it?
No.
Yeah, I got enough.
Catch up to car number 71.
Yeah, I got like 30 extra laps to feel good.
Here's the issue, Mayday. Tires.
What about the 16 and the 3? Because I was like right at it when that caution came out.
It's gonna be close. I'll give you that much.
No, I've got to fill. I'm too short. 2 laps.
We need to catch car number 71.
I gotta get tires. So. I like your thinking, but
Lucky dog coming up high.
I think if I try that, I get killed from behind. I don't want tires.
4, 3, 2, 1. Box now.
Hey, I stopped at my box. Yay!
79%. Front left, 83%.
I'm in the wrong gear.
That was pretty lucky, Andrew. Did you save it and not hit anything?
Looks like we're 13th.
Yeah.
Good job, buddy.
But we're gonna have tire advantage over the guys. So there's guys up there that are gonna have 16 lap older tires
I'm
than
just glad
us.
no one hit
Yeah,
me.
I want a gold star.
Or I lose it or something.
Yeah, 10-4.
And a cookie.
Race car's in, turn 2.
Yeah, fair
Right my spots back.
a fair concern, mate. I think either way this is gonna get messy.
I figured it would.
So,
I was like waiting for
do
you
you
to
want
come
it
up
from
through
up
there.
front or from behind? Which way do we want this? Yep. I get one. I get a gold star or a cookie. Jesus. These budget cuts are rough.
Ball course yellow, pits are open.
Tariffs? Yeah, I guess that's fair. But there's no carbon tax, so surely that ought to help. What you got, Annie? Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Car number 1 on the inside column. Race car's in this lap.
Yeah, I guess.
Track temperature's decreasing. It's now 76 Fahrenheit.
Yeah, we're gonna restart in 13th. May God have mercy on our souls. Because I think it's inevitable that somebody up front is getting absolutely murdered. It's just a matter of will we be able to miss it when it happens. Gonna have 7 to go when we start too, so people will not be patient. There's a new tire model in these things too, isn't there? Might not have been a bad idea to learn about that. Oh, by the way, I'll take the gold star, Viking, if I have to pick. Pretty common restart for us there.
Inside. He's still there.
Yep, there it is.
Clear low. Car outside. Clear high.
Oh, got me shit. Oh, damn it.
God damn it!
God had nothing to do with that.
Tried to miss Charles there, but couldn't. I got into the 71. Sorry about that 71.
What the fuck, man?
I think Rhea ran out of wine. Well, there's good news. We get to do it again. There's still some old tires up front.
Pace car's out. Line up single file behind car number 1. Pace car is out. Pits are closed.
Hands up everybody who's surprised that guys just gunned it for the smoke, knowing in their heart they could make it.
Miles per hour. Pace car's in. Turn 1.
Pace car exiting 1.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we're inching up. Thing about this league is you're allowed to, like, your bump and runs are legal. Like you're allowed to do a little bit of rubbing, right? It's kind of like rec league hockey if you allow light body contact.
Pits are open.
Seems like a good idea in theory until somebody's out unconscious because some guy just laid him out. Alright, Jim, we're good.
It's closed.
Yeah, exactly. Some beer league idiot thinks he's, you know, got one bad break, otherwise he'd be on TV. So he just drills somebody. You get the guys that played junior who weren't good enough to go pro, but they're still decent hockey players, and they don't know how to turn it down.
We need to let car number 1 pass.
Same thing here. You allow a little bit of rubbing. You get guys who think they know what they're doing, and you get a mess. Now, it can be fun though. Especially when you don't really care. But I don't think I wouldn't be able to run a whole season of this. I just, for one thing, the time of it sucks.
Under caution, pits are closed.
Play with the ice, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I've seen guys like that. They're like,
I'm gonna pick the outside here, Angel.
they know, so they're just out there to make everybody else's night fun. Those are good guys. Then you get the guy who's like that, who just stick a handles through everybody and scores 10 goals.
Follow car number 4 in the outside.
I've played in rec leagues before, like different, but it's always a sport that I'm not good enough in to be like that, right? So I can try, because I'm not very good at not trying either. But it's always in some it's always something where I can play as hard as I can because I'm not good enough for it to be a problem. Like I played at a softball league. I'm okay at softball, but not good enough to really cause any issues. And volleyball, same thing. Like I'm okay, but I'm not good enough to. But you'd end up with some team full of 25-year-olds that were like spiking it down your throat as hard as they could. And you're playing in a co-ed league, right? So some girl eats one. And it's always the 110-pound girl who's not hugely athletic and goofy. Yeah, I'm not surprised. My parents are friends with Darren Turcotte up in North Bay, and they like him quite a lot. I think he's a pretty cool guy. Play with the Rangers, and I think he got traded the year that the Rangers won the cup. He got traded at the beginning, towards the beginning of the year. Lofton, yeah, they are. We run into the hunters around here a fair amount. They're good.
Green flag, we're racing. Come on, Wayne. Push, push, push. Catch this car.
I don't have any steering. You guys are pushing me 4 wide.
I was gonna try the tunnel turn too wide, and it was gonna go horribly.
I just said, I have no steering from the last wreck. My steering wheel's at 2 o'clock, and I'm trying to get a good finish here on the lead lap. That's why I'm not in there getting the damage fixed, because I'm trying to limit the car. You guys have put me 4 wide on a restart.
Race cars out. Line up single file.
In fairness,
If it's that bad, hold to the inside once you hit the line. I've had 7 minutes of damage, and my wheel was pointed at 5 o'clock driving around the track.
in fairness, if you're gonna create an environment where it's replicating NASCAR, they're going 4 wide.
Catch car number 4.
And I agree with Mayday completely. That's a RIA problem. If your car is that bad that you can't keep it, like you can't turn, and you want to stay in lead lap, EOL yourself. Stay in lead lap.
My bad.
And then just collect whatever positions you can from Rex.
No shit. Is anybody cool with, oh no, should we do a quick caution here or no?
No. Yeah.
Yeah, sooner
Yeah, I'll take it that yes.
It's all right.
sooner we get this over, the better.
I would vote yes as well.
Catch up to car number 4.
Because you're short on fuel and you're gonna fuck everyone else over.
Oh.
I'm actually good to the end, so know your own strategy, not mine.
We're losing daylight here. Either we finish the race or race is dark.
We got
I
plenty
think
of
it's
daylight.
more. It's behind the.
Yeah, the sun's actually coming back out.
Caution, it's closed.
It's behind. I think it's more than one.
Lucky dog coming on the outside. Lucky dog on the outside.
There's probably 3.
I just need to hurry up. I really need to take a shit, y'all. I ain't gonna hold you.
We don't need to know that information. That's disgusting.
That's correct. I guess they're thinking about quick cautions though because of daylight. It is 7:30 in sim and there's no lights here. But I don't know what. Usually these things are in May, aren't they? So. Oh. Guess the way I was holding my hands on the wheel, I was
Catch up to car
revving the
number
shit out of
4.
this thing. Just a heads
So yeah,
up.
sorry, we made contact, Joey. Obviously, nothing personal, and you'll probably make it into the next round anyway because I suck. So you should. Yeah, I think you also got base points earlier, so I think you're fine.
Just a programming note for those watching. We will not be going through every incident. I have to work tomorrow morning, and I want to be done before that. But we'll look at mine. Like we'll look at where I got wrecked and see what I could have done. And I don't know, if something tickles our fancy, we'll look at it too, but we're not looking at all of it.
And when he wrecked, his screen went black and he went head on into the wall.
He must have taken a Cabot run up to Vermont.
Inside column. Okay, Wayne, get ready. Race will resume at the end of this lap.
I can't see what that says. 1 out of, I think it's 3. And no, in this league we'll need them all, which is why I'm clutching the whole way. I have crew chiefs.
77, I've got wheel damage, so make sure that you give me plenty of room in the corner. 77, thank you.
Or
I will. I'm just out here racing. I ain't winning.
Make sure you're
Yeah.
parking zone.
Well, Joey was not in my arcing zone. You were to my inside where you said I should have been, but I couldn't have been because you were there.
You had plenty of time. I started that in 3rd gear. You could have pulled into the inside on the straightaway.
I mean, you're not wrong. I'm not going to sit here and argue about it because, I mean, yeah, I just didn't realize that we were going to go 4 wide in that corner. Had I known that, I would have definitely got down there sooner.
yeah, she does.
It'll probably happen again, so head on the swivel.
Yeah.
Okay, Wayne, the pace car has just left. Green flag, we're racing. Car high. Clear outside. 10th position.
Oh, I was puckered for that.
Pace car is out. Line up single file behind car 6. Pace car is out. Pits are closed.
Joey, there's a wall there. You can't park there, bud.
Pace car speed.
Yeah, I know. I'm too busy on Twitter because we just bombed Iran.
Pace car is in. Turn 1.
Yeah,
Hey, I got the
think it's
lucky
3.
dog again. I might just get back on the lead lap.
He's going for the Clay Walker strat. There is a world where we run out of fuel, which is going to be a friggin' shame. I could have sworn I have crew chief set to put 5 extra laps.
Thank you for not killing me.
The problem is
That could have been bad.
because I do IndyCar.
Full course yellow. Pits are open.
You don't want any more fuel in the car than you have to, and they don't have green white checkers, so. Oh, there's some people having to pit. A lot of, maybe not.
We're under caution. Pits closed. You need to catch up to the guy
Lucky
there.
dog on the outside.
We basically need about a gallon to finish, right? Like when we take the green, we need about a gallon in the
on
car.
Fuel Angel? A little bit.
So we can handle this green white checker. Another one gets dicey. But I'm staying out because when that one has a caution, then the race ends.
You need to close the gap to the guy
You guys want to wreck one more time?
And so if we run out of gas, run out of gas.
I got another 2.5 minutes of damage I got fixed, so let's do it.
But we would drop to like 17th if we had to pit.
Pace car is out. Pits closed. You need to catch up to
It
car
seems a
number
bit
6.
lame taking the
All
escape
right, so
road.
Charles, you're a great guy. You wouldn't be in my league this long, and you're a founding member. We appreciate you. Please don't wreck again this green white checker, because like you've been part of like the last 6 wrecks, and you're starting behind me and Christian, and we're worried right now.
Follow car number 120. On the outside.
Yeah, that's when I had the last caution I was alone. But yeah, I got you. I didn't realize I caused some wrecks, but yeah, I did get loose. You know, a couple cautions ago and wrecked myself. Yeah, I'll admit that.
Yeah, and I was involved in that one, because when you wrecked yourself, it took out like 6 other cars, and I got clobbered in that too, and I've had real damage since. And yeah, you've been wrecking on pit road a lot and everything else. I'm just a little worried about your handling here on this restart is all, man. So.
Well, to be fair, I saved it, and then I got ran over. So, yeah.
It is. And
Gotcha.
you
It'd be
notice,
over if I didn't get ran over for no reason in the tunnel turn. All you gotta do is say if like we're gonna finish top 5, but I got ran over because once.
okay, I don't care. You notice how it's the owner, because she was involved, that she's complaining about it?
Okay.
Remember, y'all can win the race in turn 1 on this restart. Just a reminder.
It's true. Okay, let's try it this time.
Race car has just left. Green flag. Right inside, P6. Still there. He's still there. Still there. Clear low. Caution, be careful.
Well, there's 3.
Well, there isn't that much for that.
Free spot.
Yep.
Clearing a 22 because he will get a DQ if he doesn't serve his holding penalty, and he can't do it now because there's too many GWCs and he was about to, and anyway.
Pits are closed.
Lucky dog coming on the high side. Hell of a time to get it now.
Race car speed is 74 miles per hour. The pace car is in turn 1.
I don't have enough fuel to make it.
Catch up to car number 6.
Sounds like a you problem.
Join the party.
We do, yes.
Shows I got a half a gallon left, and I don't think that's going to be enough.
Caution, it's closed.
Definitely not gonna be enough. Here's the thing,
Catch up to
Mayday.
car number 6.
This should be the last green-white checker from what I understand.
Yellow. It's a road.
I don't think this goes to the checkered flag. And a yellow ends the race, and we just have to limp around. I don't like the idea of going into the pits, dropping back to 15th. We're not going to have enough of a tire advantage to do anything.
It's closed.
So we just gotta go with what we got, man. And we run out, we run out. Because what I don't want is to go pit and then there's a caution straight away and we end up like 15th, which I think is quite likely. We don't if this goes green, we don't have fuel for it. But that bed was made. We didn't put enough in.
Catch up to car number 6. 1 gallon remaining. Caution, pits are closed. We need to allow car number 6 to pass. We need to follow car number 10. Okay, Wayne, get ready. Race will resume at the end of this lap.
In a perfect world, buddy behind me just pushes me around the track.
Yeah, 19 and 11, please watch your aggression on the restart here. Yes, ma'am.
I mean, I'm not gonna ride behind you when I know I can get by you, so just make some room.
So basically what I heard was there was watch your aggression, and then I heard no. So we need a caution on the first lap or we're dead. We're screwed. Exactly. Exactly, Viking.
Right, Wayne, the pace car has just left. Green, 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 let's go.
Oh, I got murdered there.
Car down low. And then 3 wide, neutral. Still there. Still there. Charlie.
There it is.
What the fuck was that?
Are you joking, bro?
I don't know. I held my line. I was not being aggressive.
Pace car is out. Line up single file behind.
Yeah, I was all the way on the bottom. I was really in the apron.
Closed.
Maybe you should have been down there. I don't know.
Pace car
Brother,
leaders.
you have another 3 lanes up the track, no?
Pace car is in. Turn 1.
It's not my problem. You decided to block all the way down with a double yellow.
We're gonna have to watch that.
I was minding my own business and got a piece of that one. You were 4 wide. There was no room for you to enter the corner that low. You're like Core the Joy in real life in 2024. You were never going to make the corner.
Oh, he's one of those.
First of all, I was not 4 wide when I decided to take it 3 wide under you. When you decided to block all the way down to the stripe. Second of all,
You shouldn't have been
you
standing there.
can literally go watch the replay. I'm literally under the apron. In the corner. And you're on my door.
If you literally check the replay, you will see we are literally 4 wide, and literally there's a car on my outside. So literally I can't go anywhere.
Pace car is in. Turn 3.
I literally was told I can be literally aggressive,
It's closed.
so I literally held my line.
Very little fuel left. Pits are open.
Well, that seems like a problem.
You say literally one more time, it's really fucking annoying.
We need to allow car number 1 to pass. Clear all round.
Anybody want to join a fun, family-oriented league?
E7.
77, you gotta be in front of me.
I'm I'm under you before you even go 4 wide. And
Are we going to clear these black flags?
you had another 2 lanes to go up the track before you're even next to the next car.
Oh, we finished 6th.
So, yeah, go and watch that replay back real quick, brother. Let me know when you think about it.
All right, you guys just measure. Like, all right, let's see. Yeah, I mean, it was clear as day what was going to happen. Okay, it's probably here. Maybe it's not. Oh yeah, we 110. That's awesome. Yeah, it's the 19's fault. '47's there.
Literally under the apron, entering the corner.
Yeah, he didn't give you a chance to make the corner. He basically put you on the apron and hoped you were going to lift.
I'm glad I'm just not the only one seeing it.
Yeah, he just entered the corner like you weren't even there. He didn't even give you a chance.
Yep, that's exactly what happened. He drove that like the 47 didn't exist. So, literally. All right.
I don't know. On the restart, it looked like the 11 was going to take us in 21 3 wide, and then you stuffed it 4 wide. I was going to give these guys enough room, and I entered the corner like I was going to go in the second lane and just got doored. But it's my fault.
Yeah, dude, I'm here as a flyby. You turned like he wasn't there. I mean, I get it's 4 wide, but he exists. You have to accept that he exists. You can't just turn like he's not there.
Like, I mean, I hate it happened, but like, I just don't see anything I did on my part that was wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, I literally did the perfect thing. I waited and everything.
Yeah, it's his fault. And he did a little passive aggressive. Well, it's my fault. Yeah. When did we wreck? Not here. Wait, I should be able to find it because yeah, here it is. Because that long ass, that was an awesome restart. No. Okay. There should be a really long lap because I was in the pits forever. Where is it? You guys don't remember, do you? Here, maybe? Lap 70? Okay. Yeah, there it is. So yeah, we're 4 wide. So I'm on the bottom 4 wide, essentially. I thought we were 3. No, there was more. And he just clips me when he gets spun. Because the 16 is, he's just not getting, I think the 16 doesn't realize it's there's two guys up here maybe. Or that area doesn't care, one of the two. So he clips his left rear, which sends him down into me. And it's just enough to get me wobbled. And actually, the worst thing I did there was hit the brakes. So I get off the gas. When I hit the brakes, it snapped. Thanks, Pac. Appreciate it, man. If I'd have stayed off the brakes, I might have been able to get this. But as soon as I hit the brakes, it was gone. And then I'm not sure, like, if why the two didn't see that I was sliding for the better part of half a kilometer. In fairness, he is slowing down. And I guess there was just enough room for him to get by if I'd have waited. I just figured it was done at that point. Was there anything? Oh, there was one where Rhea lost her mind. I think the first restart. Of the green white checker, I mean. Yeah. That's fair too, I think. Oh, she's gonna get run over here. Okay, but let's be fair. She's doing 133. She's 10 miles an hour, or 15 miles an hour off pace. Stereotypes. Yeah, you can't be that far off pace and expect everybody else to accommodate you. If this wasn't a great white checker, it was close to one. Yeah, she is. Like, she's got to accept that she's off pace. She's got to find a way to get around without being in people's way. You know, like, you can't be in the middle of the track at this point. Either be all the way at the wall or all the way in the bottom. Don't be in the middle. And sometimes you just have to take the L, right? You just have to understand that your car's screwed. You can't keep up. Guys behind you can. You just can't. You know, it's time to pick a better day. And she's 14th at this point. So I get that she wants to keep her finish, but like, what are these guys supposed to do? .48 could have kept it lower. I'll give it that. 11 isn't allowed to just run into the back of her, but it's also, the thing that's tricky is there's no indication that she's slower. It's not like there's brake lights or, right? It's like, oh crap, she's going slow, and by the time he realizes it, it's too late, and she's just getting, oh yeah, 48 does pit himself across her though. But it could be the same thing where he doesn't expect her to be here because he expects her to be at pace. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. Her reaction is what's wrong out of all this, I think. You can't expect in a race other cars are going to accommodate you for being slow. It doesn't work that way. I'm not sure what the 11 is doing wrong here that he needs to be called out. She's slow. So he goes underneath her. He waits till the finish line, and then he goes. It's a race. So he's racing. And the 19 is racing. So Rhea ends up in the fence because her car's screwed. Not their fault. He does pull a bit of a slider on her, but because he just misses the corner. So yeah, that's on him for he just missed the corner. She gets spooked up into the wall. And then the wreck that happens has nothing to do with them. It's the 20 stuffs it in the wall. Or I guess he's the 120. But this guy sticks it in the wall. 71 runs into him. Like, there's nothing there. And, well, I just sneak right in between them. Oh, that's glorious, isn't it? And then does she run and do it? Like, why is she mad? No, she misses it. Yeah, you're right. And you think if you're the owner of the league, you have to set an example. And pissing and moaning constantly is not the example you need to be setting. It's pretty good. I like that one. Okay. Oh, shit. Now what are we complaining about at the end? So I get a terrible start. 12 jumps to my outside, as he should. The one is below me, as he should. Oh, and she gets clipped. But the mess there, she gets clipped. Yeah, that's crummy. But it's the last green-white checker in a league where you're saying we're racing, you're allowed, like it's NASCAR. You're basically saying we are running a NASCAR event. So I don't know what you're expecting. They're racing the way you're telling them that it's gonna be, and then you're telling them, well, no, don't do it to me. So I say one more thing and I'm leaving. I was taught long ago when I started working in employment counseling in a nonprofit organization that if an organization is struggling, the first thing you do is look at the leadership. Because if the leadership was any good, they wouldn't be struggling. And the leadership's not great here because you have somebody who's too emotionally invested in the results of the race to then be the example the league needs to then have the league run in a good way. That's what you've got. And you've got the owner making poor decisions in the race to try to benefit herself and then being mad when they don't work because she can't drive the car because it's broken and she's 15 miles an hour off pace and she's upset that she's getting bullied for it. I don't know what you want. So that was fun. Like I had some fun doing that. It won't be something I do very often. One of these days I'm gonna just leave that Discord server because it's not the right league for me. But every now and then, especially when I'm busy in the morning, like I didn't have my Nitty card around this morning, every now and then it's just fun to go out there and brawl. So it was fun. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Appreciate it. As always, I don't know when I'm gonna stream next, but when I do,